Hello everyone. In this video we will see how to use the backup sizing tool. This Excel file helps us to size the charger inverter and the number and capacity of batteries needed for an electrical backup system. Filling this file properly is very important in order to have a backup system correctly sized according to our needs. First we need to list all the equipment that we want to supply with the backup system. We should fill in a clear description of the device, the quantity and the number of hours we want the backup system to be able to supply electricity to it. The number of hours might be fixed for some devices. For example, the security lights need electricity since the evening or the time the generator stops until dawn. But there are some other appliances, like the laptops, that we don't know exactly how many hours they will be plugged, but we can define the capacity we want our backup system to have. Later, if the system is too big, we can decrease our initial requirements. The second step is to fill in the information of the inverter we want to use. The file will show us if it is enough for the backup system we are designing or not. The efficiency of each inverter can be found in its manual. Here we have it for the models most frequently found in the field. The next step is the capacity and number of batteries. With the capacity of the batteries we can get now, we can know how many batteries we need. The backup system should not use more than 50% of the storage of the batteries. The backup system should be designed so as to prevent using more than 50% of the total capacity of the battery bank. At this point, it is important to see if we need to assess if the backup system is feasible, or maybe we need to reduce the electrical consumption or even install several backup systems. A backup system should not have more than 5 batteries or an 800 ampere hour total capacity. And if possible, it is always advisable to have less batteries of higher capacity. For example, it is preferable to have 2 batteries of 200 ampere hour each than 4 batteries of 100 ampere hour. Finally, the tool tells us, according to the current of the charger, the minimum time to charge completely each battery. Each charger has a maximum charging current which should never exceed 20% of our battery capacity. If we have a total capacity of 200 ampere hours, the charging current shouldn't be higher than 40 amperes. Bear in mind that the generator should run at least that amount of hours daily to ensure the batteries are fully charged every day. This time also defines if the backup system is feasible or not. If the charging time added to the longest duty cycle in hours previously defined equals more than 24 hours, then the backup system will need to be redefined.